When it comes to living and vacationing in Turkey, many people immediately think of Istanbul. However, there's a place there that has managed to become as popular as Istanbul, especially in the last 20 years. In fact, it gained even more value after the Russia-Ukraine war, attracting hundreds of thousands of migrants. Today, it is known as a place where Russians and Ukrainians enjoy a comfortable life. Moreover, this city, which attracts millions of tourists from around the world every summer, experienced an impressive influx of visitors reaching around 15 million in just 2023. The city boasts many all-inclusive hotels and is referred to as the city of hotels. In this sense, this place may have been even more popular than Istanbul until recently and could be the first place that comes to mind when thinking of Turkey. So what could be the reason for this city receiving so many visitors? Because Turkey is not limited to Antalya. When it comes to beaches, there are many beautiful cities with a coastline such as the province of Muğla. However, foreigners visiting the country largely prefer Antalya. So let's unravel the mystery of this city together and try to understand life in music. Antalya. First and foremost, Antalya is located at the southernmost tip of Turkey in the Mediterranean. In terms of location, it is also quite close to Cyprus. The most popular district of the city, apart from the city center, is considered to be Alanya. Antalya city center is the first stop for people to explore the city. Especially Kona Alta Beach is one of the main spots where people in the center relieve stress and spend time. There are long beach fronts in the city center, and especially after 2017 they have further developed the coastal area in Antalya city center. People can both swim on the beaches and walk sitting in cafes with a sea view. About 30 years ago, the city's coastline looked exactly like this, but today it has acquired this modern look. In addition, people can enjoy picnics with portable chairs on the grass facing the sea. Turks particularly love to have picnics with their families, drink tea together, snack on something and chat, especially on weekends. Moreover, a situation commonly encountered in Istanbul is also present in Antalya. There are many animal lovers in Antalya's parks and streets. You will find people walking their cats and dogs. Some individuals prefer to feed and take care of animals instead of having children. That's why you will see many stray animals in Turkey, as well as people who adopt and care for them. However, in Antalya city center there is a significant traffic problem and noise throughout the year. If you are coming from a smaller place, the center of Antalya may seem overly crowded to you. Those who want a more peaceful seaside experience among the green mountains soon escape the center and prefer Alanya. In fact, there has been so much demand for Alanya in the last 3 years that they have even opened an international airport in Gazipaşa just east of Alanya. So you don't necessarily have to make Antalya city center your first stop to go to Alanya. For instance, it is estimated that over 1 million people reside actively in the center of Antalya throughout the year in Alanya. However, there are only around 300,000 people living. The most beautiful aspect of living in a developed district is the ability to easily and quickly handle all your daily tasks in Alanya. Local transportation is easy and getting from one place to another takes at most half an hour. Official matters with the municipality are also resolved much faster than in the city center. All of these are due to the acceptable level of population. People considering living in a corner of Antalya should now be aware that significant real estate projects are being carried out in Alanya, not only from within Turkey but also from abroad. People can easily find an apartment suitable for themselves after just one day of searching in the city. The apartments in the city are not just from a single building, they are more like five-star hotel-style projects with gardens, spacious areas and large swimming pools. One advantage of Alanya, compared to the center of Antalya, is that in winter the weather in Alanya is milder than in the city center. The secret to this lies in the geographical location of Alanya. In Antalya, the mountains are far from the city center and are low in Alanya. However, the mountains are closer to the city center and higher. The height of the mountains prevents the cold from reaching the city in winter and protects it from the cold weather. Therefore, we can say that Alanya is the warmest region in Antalya. For example, Cleopatra Beach, which is world famous, is located exactly in Alanya and attracts people to itself. Another beautiful aspect of Alanya is that it is not just a hotel zone. For example, a person who has obtained a residence permit in Alanya does not encounter a huge influx of tourists and consequently traffic congestion during the summer. The hotel zone in Antalya is mainly the Bell area, close to the center of Antalya, and the KR district further south. That is, those who come to Antalya for a vacation do not go to a remote region like Alanya. In the east, they either stay in the city center or head to two entertainment hotspots like Bell and Kimmer. If you want to switch to a settled life in Antalya and consider buying real estate, in my opinion, the most suitable places are Murat Pasha and Alanya. Besides, you can easily feel how decent and peaceful Alanya is from the images we showed you. Municipality services in Alanya have improved significantly since 2017, and the city's municipality is frequently awarded by various institutions. Roads and infrastructure work perfectly, and park and garden teams are constantly working. Everything is designed and managed for the comfort of the people. There is no unplanned urbanization, and there are many free bays where you can clear your head and relax. Moreover, Alanya has a great advantage for meeting people from different nations. Here you can find friends from every culture and nation, and you can get in touch with them. People are open-minded and have a positive attitude towards foreigners. Thanks to this, Turks in Antalya marry many foreign individuals, combining their lives. Although the city is in Turkey, the life there is generally away from the country's intense agenda, offering you a chance to live a special life that will elevate your life. Enthusiasm. Indeed, people throughout Antalya present a profile that seems less stressful and more energetic than the rest of Turkey. It is a scientific fact that people living in cities with the sea are generally more cheerful and peaceful than those living in cities without the sea. However, the people here feel particularly fortunate to live in the second most popular city in Turkey. They smile when they see the camera, and most of the time they wave their hands. Maybe living in the country's warmest climate makes them more attached to life, for instance, compared to popular cities in the Ain region like Izmir. Antalya has even warmer temperatures in winter.
Constitute the center
Indeed,
of
Alanya
Antalya.
stands out in
The main
terms
reason
of
why these
environmental awareness, offering not only a clean beach and peaceful atmosphere but also a livable environment. When you stroll through the market, you won't see litter or a bad ambience around. The cafes and restaurants are stylish and captivating. When you look at people's faces, they seem clean-cut, resembling civilized individuals in line with contemporary traditions. If someone decides to live not in Alanya but in the center of Antalya, their choices generally revolve around Kia Alta and Murat Pasha. Murat Pasha and K Alta are two small districts that constitute the center of Antalya. The main reason why these two districts are favored in the central area is of course their close proximity to Antalya's coastline, especially Murat Pasha. district is a central point in Antalya, often visited by those exploring the Kalichi in the center. Kisi is the Old Town district of Antalya Center. People coming from outside often take pictures in different corners of the Old Town district. Antalya's history dates back to ancient times, and the city bears traces of historical artifacts from the earliest civilizations to the present day. However, the city's real development occurred after the Turks gained control of Anatolia, especially after the establishment of the Republic of Turkey. Today, around the Old Town area in the center of the city, there are many cafes, restaurants, and lively entertainment venues. Taking a walk on the street there will probably relax and bring peace of mind. Another reason for the central part of Antalya being so crowded is the city having a large university providing education to around 75,000 students from Turkey and around the world every year. Everyone living in Turkey is familiar with Okan University, and people prefer to study there due to its attractive features. Okan University is considered among the top 10 universities in Turkey, and each faculty within the university has its fully equipped buildings set in a lush green area, which makes studying there additionally appealing. On the other hand, as you move north in the city, the situation becomes more continental. There are districts like Kez and Kak in the north, but since they don't have a direct connection to the sea, these areas are less popular compared to the coastal areas. Consequently, the real estate market is cheaper in the non-coastal regions of Antalya. However, if you have a car at your disposal, reaching districts, villages, and various beaches within Antalya won't be much of a hassle. While people from all over the world come to see the shores of this city, it's not an exaggeration for residents of any part of Antalya to drive 40 minutes to get to the other ends of the city. Also, when you look at Antalya from a bird's eye view, you can see that the city is predominantly in shades of white. Buildings are generally 4 or 5 stories tall and constructed in light colors. Most apartments in the city don't have a natural gas heating system. People usually heat their homes with air conditioners. However, this city is among the places in Turkey with the least need for natural gas. Furthermore, Turkey experiences significant earthquakes, and we witnessed the loss of 50,000 lives in a single event last year in the country's interior due to a 7.7 magnitude earthquake. In this regard, Antalya can be considered fortunate. While there is an intense fault line in almost every other region of the country, Antalya has relatively sparse fault lines, and the city rarely experiences destructive earthquakes. Therefore, 4 newly constructed buildings there generally have more than 4 floors. So Antalya is not only known for its sea and pleasant climate, but is also considered one of the safest cities in Turkey in terms of natural events. My friends, however, let me tell you that today rental prices for houses there start at around $700 per month. Considering that the minimum monthly wage in Turkey is $578 as of 2024, it's not easy for the 85 million citizens of this country to come and settle in Antalya and make a living. As the local shopkeepers are well aware of this, they have built the city's economy entirely on people from foreign nations. The goal is mostly to earn money from foreign customers, and local Turkish tourists are not particularly cared for. There is a noticeable downside in Antalya, which is also the case throughout Turkey, especially in Istanbul. People, especially in the center of Antalya, drive fast and recklessly. To be a good driver in Turkey without getting into an accident, you probably need very strong intuitive powers. Anything can happen at any moment, and you don't foresee what might happen to you. People don't care much about traffic rules as much as they do in Europe, I guess. Traffic fines in Turkey are not very deterrent. For example, if people had their licenses revoked or faced fines, equivalent to the price of a car for a simple speeding violation or failure to give way to pedestrians. There probably wouldn't be as many traffic accidents in Turkey. In conclusion, if you go to live in Turkey, the flow of traffic might bother you. It might also be a shock for someone settling in Turkey and buying a car there, because the car prices in this country are not only twice as expensive as elsewhere in the world, both for new and second-hand cars. Also, when you enter the country from abroad, you have to register your phone for an astronomical fee, around $1,000. As you know, even the most expensive new iPhone model is sold for $1,100 in the United States and other European countries. So in Turkey you are asked for a phone price just to activate your old phone. There is also a tremendous food inflation in the food sector nationwide, including Antalya. Yes, the country is beautiful and Antalya is lovely, but people's purchasing power is excessively expensive compared to what they earn, so be prepared to face higher prices than even in Asia, let alone Europe and America. Moreover, if your job requires working in a factory or in the field, you may not find many job opportunities in Antalya. The city is entirely focused on the service, tourism, and agriculture sectors. For instance, in Antalya, 187 types of vegetables and fruits are grown and sent to various regions of Turkey. Also, if you are someone who works online, Antalya could be a perfect choice for you. If you enjoyed the video, you can like it and subscribe to the channel for free. Goodbye.